Hey, it's Kyle here, and today I'll be reviewing slash reacting to episodes 1 and 2 of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Overall, really enjoyed the first two episodes. No major complaints. Loved a lot of parts about it. Thought it was a great start to the series. So I thought I'd just talk about some of the things I really enjoyed about these episodes. One, I will say, they had a very cinematic feeling to them. It felt like it had a much grander scope than the Book of Boba Fett, and in some cases even The Mandalorian, especially the first season of The Mandalorian. I don't know if Obi-Wan had a bigger budget or if they just shot it differently, but it felt more cinematic, especially than the Book of Boba Fett. It was awesome seeing Ewan McGregor again. He is amazing. He is such the perfect person to play Obi-Wan. I'm so glad to have him back. Everything he was doing this episode, or the episodes I should say, was amazing. I really enjoyed his portrayal of Obi-Wan being kind of a beaten down and, in some ways completely have given up on hope, at the same time still holding on to some hope with how devoted he is to protecting Luke and then later protecting Leia. But it's such a change up from how we saw him in the prequels or how we see him in A New Hope. He's just, at this point, he's at his lowest of lows, I imagine. And the way they depicted it, and the way Obi-Wan portrayed that in these episodes, or should I say the way Ewan McGregor portrayed Obi-Wan in these episodes, feeling that way, I think was an amazing job. I just referenced perhaps my favorite part of it, episode 1 and 2, and that was Leia appearing as a kid. I purposely try to avoid any spoilers before I see the episode, so I don't know if it was out there that a child version of Leia was going to be in the episodes. I know I did not see that in the trailer. I saw, images of Luke and stuff, so I did not know that Leia was going to be there. So first, I was very excited to see more of Alderaan. That was amazing. But Leia was amazing. They really nailed the casting on there. The child actor they got to play Leia, absolutely perfect. Amazing. Instantly fell in love with the character. Instantly felt like, oh yeah, this is Leia. This is Padme's daughter. This is Anakin's daughter. I can see it. I can see that personality. I can see this being the little kid who grows up to be the Leia we know in the original movies. She was such an entertaining part of the series for the first two episodes. Really loved it. Only small complaint I had about episode 1 and 2 is how easily she was able to avoid people for a while, adults running as a little kid. It just felt like she was kind of running in slow motion, and the adults chasing her in a couple parts of episode 1 and 2 were purposely having to try to slow themselves down so they just wouldn't catch her in a few seconds. So that was honestly my only small minor complaint. But other than that, everything with Leia was absolutely perfect. I am so glad they did involve her in this series. I'm interested to see how much more she's involved. If Obi-Wan's able to quickly hand her off back to Alderaan, or if she's going to be in the series a little bit longer. The Inquisitors were amazing. Of course, familiar with those from the animated series. I was so excited to see the live action versions of them, and I think they, again, really nailed it. No complaints with how they were depicted on the series. Costume, the actors playing them, the ominous energy they give off. Perfect villains for this series. They really nailed it there as well. The new planet we visited, which I'm sorry, the name is escaping me as I'm filming this now. Really enjoyed it. I think it was kind of a different setting than we're used to seeing in Star Wars a lot. Thought it was a really cool place to explore. Kumail Nanjiani's character, loved it. Thought that was really fun. I've always been a big fan of him, so him being in the series, really, really, really approved of that. Like always with Star Wars, the music was amazing, all that stuff. I am glad they decided to release episode 1 and 2 at the same time. I think in reality, even though they were 2 episodes, they felt like more one long episodes. I think it was a wise decision to kind of do them 1 and 2. I think if they just had released 1, it might have felt a little anticlimactic for being a first episode. but kind of pairing them two together and getting the reveal at the end when Obi-Wan finds out Vader's still alive, and you get the quick little view of Vader slash Anakin at the end was amazing. It makes me so excited to see the rest of the series. Looking forward to it. So in the comment section below, let me know what you thought of the first 2 episodes of Obi-Wan Kenobi. What were your favorite parts? Were there any parts you did enjoy? I know obviously not everybody's going to have the same opinion, so I'm curious to see if anybody has any major complaints out there. As always, if you'd like this video, please hit that like button. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate the support. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed Obi-Wan as much as I did, and may the Force be with you.